All right, we're going to go through some of these words. I'm a word person, verbal wordsmith, verbal assassin. Anyway, has anyone ever used any of these words from the past? Do you still use them? Ad Gray Visions compiled this list so they get the credit. Some of the best words ever. Gallivant, I use it. Britches, sometimes too big for your britches. Codger, I know the word, don't use it. Rigmarole, I know the word, don't use it. Hoodwink, used the word before. Ragamuffin, used it before. Fiddle faddle, I know it, don't use it. Humbug, I've used it. Only, the Christmas whatever. Skullduggery, know it, don't use it, but it is a great word. Skullduggery. Back to the first word, gallivant. I might say gallivanting when you're talking to someone. Where were you, man? Where were you? You were out gallivanting around somewhere? I use that. Yeah. Too big for your britches. Hoodwinked only really when you're doing that speech from Malcolm X. We've been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray. What do we got here? Jalopy. Don't use it, but I know it. Kibosh. Don't use it, but I know it. We got to put the kibosh on that. We got to stop it. Jalopy. Look at that old jalopy over there. It's a piece of crap. Malarkey. Yep, I've skipped some. Go back. Bejeebers. That scared the bejeebers out of me. I don't use it, but I know it. Flibberty gibbet. Don't use it. Know about it. Hullabaloo. I do use hullabaloo, actually. I do. I am not afraid to say that. What happened? I don't know. Some kind of hullabaloo over there. I use that one. Bamboozled. We talked about that. Flabbergasted. I don't trust when people say they're flabbergasted because it seems like that person is reversing down a hill where people come up the hill. And here comes the person up the hill. He's just going to go around that person. And he's going to keep reversing down the hill. Okay. What the flim-flam? That's a word, but it's not in here, I don't think. Flabbergasted. Yeah, I don't believe them. When people start saying they're flabbergasted, I tend not to believe them because it's just a big polysyllabic word. It's like, there's no need really to say it. Well, I am just flabbergasted. Like, really? You're going overboard. You did it. Whatever it is, you did it because you're using flabbergasted. I don't believe you when you say you're flabbergasted. Brouhaha, same as Same as the hullabaloo. What happened over there? I don't know. Some kind of brouhaha. Discombobulated. Didn't think that was a word. First saw that word in comic books, and I think it was X-Men or somebody got discombobulated. I'm like, that's a cool word, but it's made up. It's real. So I don't know what's wrong with me. There's so much going on, and I'm just discombobulated. So that's cool. What we got here? Lollygag. Yeah. In the military, we call it skylarking. But yeah, where were you, man? What were you doing? I saw you. You were just lollygagging around doing nothing. So yeah, lollygag. I use lollygag. Malarkey. I don't use malarkey, but you guys are full of it. You're full of malarkey. I don't use that one, but I am aware of it. Cattywampus. Don't know what that is. It sounds sexual in nature. Nincompoop. That's a good word to use. That guy's a fucking nincompoop. Skedaddle. Yeah, I know it. Don't use it, but sometimes I'm like talking to kids. You kids, skedaddle. Get out of here. Shenanigans. I actually use shenanigans, and actually later on in this list is tomfoolery. I actually combine those two, and I say, man, don't mind me and my tomfoolerific shenanigans. So there's that. What do we got? Flummoxed. That's a good word. I don't use it much, but yeah, it's kind of in the discombobulated family. Well, when he told me that, I was just flummoxed. I was just taken aback. Flummoxed, another word. You use flummoxed. A lot of these words, if you're not a verbal word person, hyperverbal like Tony Stark or something, you don't talk like this all the time like I do, and you're just a dude who's been accused or a woman who's been accused of something, and you say this type of stuff, these words, you dropping these polysyllabic words, and you have this face and your voice goes up, not going to believe you. The Negotiator with Tom Jones, not Tommy Lee Jones, Kevin Spacey, and Samuel Jackson taught me that. When people, their voice goes up, they look up to the left. Negotiator. Check it out, 1998. Directed by F. Gary Gray. Anyway, what we got here? Shenanigans, flummoxed, pumpernickel, some kind of bread. I don't use it. I know about it. Cops pulled somebody over. We'll come back. It's coming up on 5 minutes, so we'll stop at pumpernickel, and then we'll come back. Berserk. Yeah, I know that one, mostly because Wolverine goes into a berserker rage. Vikings, berserk, going crazy. But we're coming up on 5, so we'll come back for part 2 of this. Thank you.